Hi everyone. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching. And thank you for watching and thank you for being here. My name is Holly. I'm a psychic medium. Thank you for joining. And thank you to all the people who leave such incredibly beautiful comments and a slice of your life. That is incredibly generous of you to share of yourselves. Thank you. Okay, so what I did today, and I got a late start, you all, man. I only took half a Benadryl, but man, it knocked me out. And I'm all kind of allergy puffy head this morning. I ate something I shouldn't have yesterday, but oh, it was so good. And I have a lot of weird food reactions. But anyway, so before starting or pressing the start button here, I pulled cards from the Inner Child Oracle. Now, two very clearly jumped out, and then a series of three fell out together to the side, distinctly to the side. So I asked Spirit, should I take them? And the answer was yes. And then when I laid it all out, it really did almost form a continuous thought. So I'm going to go ahead and show those to you now. But first, yeah, I needed coffee badly this morning. And I decided I needed a little mischief and mayhem. Don't let people underestimate you. But anyway, sometimes people just don't know what to do with this, you know? And I'm talking about you all, me, and our personal lives and our professional lives. Sometimes people just don't know what to make of us. And so, you know, that's okay. We know who we are. All right, the first one that came out was card 38. You are enough. You do not have to give more. So if you are continually taking care of other people or things or coordinating, and then you seem to disappear from people's minds or memories, then understand that you are enough. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling, I don't know, a little mischief and mayhem here. All right. Always in a good way. All right. Then what came out was flow with the rhythm, card number 14. Get lost in the rhythm of movement today. And that was pretty much the whole message yesterday, was learn to just give in and roll with it, and you'll survive, and not only survive, but come out the other side of it and start a whole new adventure, which was one of the other cards that came out here. All right, so then this is the three that jumped out all together. The first one, you are wanted. There is a home waiting within. They're showing me something, and I was like, man, that's kind of, I don't know if I want to say that, but they're saying say it. There's a home waiting within. When I was a little kid, didn't exactly have that nurturing, loving, it was an interesting home. I learned a lot, but it wasn't exactly a hearth and home. And I remember this image, and I would walk around, and particularly on Sundays, I would smell whatever Sunday dinner was. Because that's, I guess people still have, family dinner night. I don't know. But I remember walking past people's homes, and I could smell it, and I was thinking, I wonder if they're all sitting together. I wonder if they all like each other. I wonder what it's like to do that or feel that or have that. And then one day I realized, well, maybe they don't get along, or maybe it's not what it appears to be from the outside. You are wanted. There is a home waiting within. One day I realized I can make that myself. I can make my own home. I can make my own Sunday dinner. I can invite whomever to it I want, or I can do it alone. But I have it within me to create what I don't have. That's kind of sad in a way. I don't mean it to be. The point is, we have everything we need within us. That is the message. And when you create that, then it doesn't matter what happens outside of you. Internally, you always hold that because you always have that little spark of light that is always within you that can become as big as a volcanic eruption if you want it to be, without the doom, gloom, and destruction, hopefully, and the ash fallout. But wow, I really, I think the Benadryl is still working on me a little bit. All right, and then the next one was, let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel it. Ah, thank you. Thank you, Spirit. So, I love this card. I love this card so much. I'm going to let it resonate with you, what it means for you, but I know the feelings it evokes from me, and it's just gorgeous. Let it come forth. Let yourself feel it. So whatever your inner child needs to work through, it's okay. You can feel it. You're not that child any longer. Now, always get professional help if you need it. I did. When I was in my 20s, I thought, I can't live the rest of my life like this. I've got to learn coping skills and how to be, a fairly normal person anyway. And so I did. And it was the best thing and the best gift I ever gave myself. That was a long time ago. So, and then the last one, a Pegasus. Oh, horses and a Pegasus in particular, just doesn't get any better than that. Go on an adventure. Today is the day to try something daring. Oh, mischief and mayhem in a good way. So there you go. Find your adventure. You've got everything you need within you. You don't have to ask permission. You don't have to get approval to be who you are. You are enough. You are absolutely enough. Go with the flow. Go on the adventure. You have everything you need within you. And you are wanted. The world is a better place because you're in it, and you may not even realize what you're doing for other people. Sometimes it's the small interactions. It's the small interactions that we just don't even think about. Being kind to someone in a line at a grocery store, or looking at the checkout person and saying, "Hi, how are you today? I know it's kind of stressful. It seems really busy. I hope it gets better." Just that. I was at the grocery store, buy a Hershey bar for the checkout guy. You never know what someone's going through. Simple little things that is nothing for you to do other than expending a little bit of extra energy on a few words. Those things matter. Even your thoughts. Wishing goodwill for people around you, and they don't ever have to know that you're doing it, but it matters. All right. All right. I was going to do something else, but I think I'm going to go to our happy little animals, our animal allies. This is the Colette Baron Reed Spirit Pocket Animal Oracle, blah, blah, blah. All right. All right. Reset the energy. All right. What is Mother, Father, God, Archangels, Ascended Masters, Spirit Guides, and Guardians, Beloved Elementals, which are part of the animal kingdom realm because they're kind of earth angels, if that makes it easier to kind of wrap your head around, because I know it's kind of a weird thought if it's not something you grew up with. Or oh, and thank you to the person, snake energy yesterday, and I kept hearing from like when I was in my 20s in a meditation, Ma Umbra, and I had no idea what it meant. So someone offered a suggestion, and it was, I don't know, maybe. So yeah, I never did understand it. I just know that it felt very protective and very old. And it involved a cobra, the meditation. A card came out in yesterday's video. That's what I'm referencing. So, all right, this one immediately. How about that? it kind of jutted out from the cards while I was shuffling. And we all know I'm not a good shuffler. But this one, it was like that ding, ding, ding bell. I know I've got a low, gravelly voice today. Just, sorry guys. Wow. I have a feeling there's going to be more of this special coffee elixir in my future this morning. The card that came out. I know. Get to it. Horse spirit. Freedom is yours. Sometimes freedom is all we yearn for, and sometimes freedom is incredibly scary. But it's always a gift. So, Spirit's giving me a message about that. You're going to be fine. You are going to be perfectly fine. You are going to be fine. Oh, and there's a good adventure for a whole lot of you. There's a big adventure coming up. It could be an internal adventure for some of you, where you start digging into your spirit work and your connection to, especially nature. For some of you, those that are going within, it's like a really distinct connection with nature. You may even start communicating with animal spirit, like specific animals around you, and I know some of you had, I know one person had two cats that had surgery, so I hope they're doing well. Another one had a cat that had babies. I hope they're all doing well. So, but some of you may end up in, I feel like somebody's working with tree energy. Somebody's working with trees and nature spirits. Well, good for you. All right. Okay, what is the message for the collective? I ask for any animal allies from the natural kingdom, guardians or guides that come in the form and have the overall general characteristics of that particular animal kingdom. What message? Well, hello, howdy. That one just flipped right out and upside, just like up right in front of me. Oh, it's so cute. I'll show you in a minute. What are the messages that you have for the collective? What are the messages that you have for the collective? What are the messages that you have for the collective? Interesting. All right, normally you all know there's like a quarter of the deck that seems to fly out at me from this deck every time I use it. This time, only one, and it was very distinct. It did like a gymnastic triple, I don't know, whatever jump, and landed upright in front of me. Little pig spirit. A flying pig, no less, with wings. What number is this? 47. All right. For some reason, the number seems really important. Use your mind wisely. Okay, that's not the actual message in what I'm getting. So as soon as I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, a flying pig," because God, they just tickle me, and that's an old phrase for you. But they bring me so much joy. So there's two messages here. That's one of them. Find something that brings you joy. But the big message, and I want to make sure I get it right. All right, they're saying yes, I had it right. Okay, I was hearing correctly. The animal ally today, okay, a flying pig. Really? Flying with wings? It's like when you see little kids and they want to wear a fairy outfit or a butterfly outfit with the big wings all day long, and it's nowhere near Halloween. But it's so cute, you can't say no. They are living in a different headspace. They are seeing the impossible as possible. It's only when we become adults that we start to get our feet stuck in cement or in mud or in a rut. The message is the phrase, when pigs fly, which is a good old Southern phrase. Well, that'll happen when pigs fly. Well, you know what? That pig has wings. That pig is flying. And pigs are also incredibly smart. They have like the same language capabilities. Like I think dogs can learn up to 200 words. I think pigs can do that or more. They're actually incredibly smart animals. All animals are smart, but they have an ability to learn vocabulary as well, as I understand it. But nothing is impossible is the message. Nothing is impossible. If you've had a little bit, oh, thank you, Spirit. Thank you. There it is. There it is. Thank you. If you've had a dream of something you want to do, or if you've had a vision of something that is like, oh, well, I can't do that. That's just too, it would be too much, too hard, too far away. It would cost too much, blah, blah, blah. Don't let go of your dream and don't let go of your vision. You know, we can't all just like up and do whatever on a whim, because, you know, it's you have to plan, you have to be careful, you have to think about things. But I'm hearing some of you are in a position where you have absolutely nothing to lose, so why not just pick up and go and do whatever, follow that dream. But most of us, you know, we've worked hard for wherever we are, really hard. But that's okay, because it's getting the plan in place. You have to have what they're saying is you have to have the seed of the idea. If you don't have a seed, a plant will never germinate and grow. The seed will never germinate and the plant will never grow. You have to hold on to the belief. You have to hold on to possibility. All right. Right about the time, and I'm asking, so how do we do that? And Spirit showed me the card and said, right about the time you start to think, or you start convincing yourself, oh, this can't happen, that won't happen, I can't do that. Envision that cute little flying pig with wings. You know, I remember hearing a story by Joan Rivers. Loved Joan Rivers. And she had a line of jewelry, and it was started because her husband gave her a pin of a bumblebee. And so she had bees as symbols a lot on, or just, you know, she had a whole line of bee pins, you know, and in an interview she said that it's because aerodynamically it doesn't make sense for a bumblebee to be able to fly. Their bodies are too big, their wings are too short, you know, it seems to defy gravity, and you know, they shouldn't be able to mechanically fly, you know, the mechanics of their bodies, but they do. So when something feels impossible, you remember that fun little flying pig or a bumblebee. It came up yesterday about flying too. Something about flying. You can do this. Just be prepared, make plans, and do what you need to do to make it happen. But don't let go of your dream. Okay. Let's do one more, maybe two more. I don't know. Let's see. Higher Self Oracle. Deanna Marie Riddick. All right. Let's see what our Higher Self Oracle has to say today. All right. And I hope you all have an adventure. You know, and I'm seeing a book. So even if it's cold where you are, curl up with that book that takes you to a faraway land and you live the adventure that way. There are lots of ways to have adventures. All right, they're saying take this top card. Listen. And a bird. Imagine that. It looks like a butterfly on her arm or torso. What is that? Torso. I was just talking about kids wearing their costumes. Childlike wonder. All things are possible. That's what I'm hearing. All things are possible. All things are possible. All right. And I'm also hearing don't wait around for anyone. That's a big one. Don't wait around for other people to get their crap together. Because you just don't need to. If someone isn't adding, or a situation, if there's not balance, yeah, there's got to be balance. Okay. Now, ooh, perspective. Ooh, that one flipped way up and out. All right, and this is a card of balance. Find balance, and then you will find your place. Okay, this one did the same thing. Intuition. There you go. So, keep going. Alrighty, we'll keep going. I don't know if there's anything else or not. I don't think so. Intuition and balance. Intuition, well, and perspective. Perspective. Intuition and perspective. Yeah, it's about balance. Huh. All right. They're showing me someone that is completely balanced, and they can sway and they can move, but they don't get toppled. Get centered and grounded. Get centered and grounded. Know who you are, and then anything else around you just adds. Or you could add to whatever the situation is. But if you are standing on one foot and barely hanging on, you can get knocked over pretty quickly, right? And use your intuition. Trust your knowing. I know this is kind of it just kind of feels everywhere. But hopefully you're getting something out of it. If nothing else, they're just good positive messages that I think we all need to be reminded of too. A lot of us just need to be reminded we are enough. Okay. The Empress. This one jumped out in the middle. An Empress, well, she is the ultimate ruler with creativity, generosity, but with firmness. Oh, I get it. So, people, oh, thank you, Spirit. I get it now. Okay, so this is a situation someone's dealing with, I think. Probably a few, a group in the collective may be dealing with. Oh, and that's why I was getting those kind of weird messages to begin. Not weird, but unusual messages. I'm just like, where is all this coming from? Because we've all felt it and gone through it, but I'm like, okay, help me out. Empress energy. If you withdrew your energy, and I'm not saying do that, but if you did, if you put even an ounce of the amount of focus that you give to others on yourself, one, other people would freak out. But two, you would build up your reserves. I feel like someone's tank is almost on empty. It's time to do an energy retrieval, and it's time to get, if you can do it in nature, great. If you can just open a window and get a little breeze, or even if you have to just run a little water to hear it, or get your hands wet, splash your face, and then do it. Do this in the shower. It doesn't matter where. Anything that is of the natural world. You could have a particular stone or even it doesn't have to be a crystal. It could be a rock out of the yard, something that connects you to nature, or a plant. have it nearby when you do this, but watch the video about calling back your energy, doing an energy retrieval, and the link is in the description for the channel. So do that, recenter, become the empress of your own life instead of the empress of everyone else's life. You can be that too, but first you got to be your own empress, and that's male or female, it doesn't matter. It's about the energy, because there are a lot of males who are very nurturing and caregivers and get drained dry too. So understand this is about the energy of the empress energy. Yeah. Once you pull your energy back, and I don't mean withholding from other people, but I mean once you simply call in your soul, your energetic pieces that are filling in, like that was Denny sneezing, my cat, by the way, if you heard that sound. It's like if you look at us, we're like a slice of Swiss cheese with holes in us. When we call our energy back, it fills in all those holes, and we are grounded, we are stable, we can't be knocked over, okay? Or a tree where all the branches are intact. If you've only got branches on one side of the tree, eventually it's going to crash over in a storm. You don't want that. You want to be balanced. When you retrieve all of your energy, then you can make clear and clear-headed choices about where you choose to expend it, who you choose to give it to. Oh, that's a big one. I just got the little bubbles on the side of that I saw going up. So, but at that point, it's your choice and grounded. And also it gives you clarity of mind. So gain clarity of mind, regain your balance, regain clarity of mind, retrieve your energy, and then you can make clear choices, okay, about having that adventure. All right, is there anything else? Anything else? They're saying that was enough. Okay, all right. All right, I guess not. This one did kind of jump out to the side though, so I'm like, all right, yeah. Queen of Pentacles. And that's, you know, yeah. I think that's confirmation. You need to be your own queen or king first, and then everything else will fall into place. All right. My voice is better. I guess I needed to talk a little bit. Okay. Be well. Be grounded. Think about what it is you want. Think about what it is you can do for yourself to be centered and grounded and whole. Please consider, you have free will. This is a general reading, but please consider retrieving your energy, and you can do it simply with the intention. And then just do something fun that makes you happy. Bring a little joy into your life. Okay? All right, I love you all. Thank you for being here. And thank you for bearing with me as I was running late this morning because I was just not up and functioning very well. And I am really looking forward to seeing you in the morning. Bye.